Welcome back to Chronicle. The gas industry says fracking is safe.
But not everyone believes it. Take the Woodlands neighborhood near Evans City, Butler County, where peace of mind has come at a high price.
Many residents of the Woodlands still get well water from the tap, but not many want to drink it.
You get the upset stomach, the dry heaves. No, I'm not drinking my water.
Sometimes it's black, sometimes it's yellow. You know, it's always got an oil film on it.
Is it fracking or something else?
You can see some of the particulate iron.
These are actual samples of well water taken from several homes in just the past few months by Duquesne biologist John Stoltz.
You can taste the salt or chloride, and you can see the iron, and you can smell the sulfide.
Woodlands residents say their water started going sour 2 to 3 years ago after the gas drilling boom arrived in southern Butler County. By late 2012, the community was surrounded by 15 drilling pads and a total of 65 gas wells. Some of those wells are just 2,000 feet from Janet McIntyre's home.
We were having health problems and rashes and stuff like that, so we just, we were doing laundry, and you put a black shirt in the laundry and it would come out all bleached.
Tests showed her water had elevated levels of chlorides, barium, iron, manganese, and strontium. Those chemicals are all found in so-called flowback water, the water that is released after wells are fracked. At that point, Rex Energy, the main driller in the area, started giving fresh water to McIntyre and other Woodlands residents in these water buffaloes.
And then they just stopped supplying the water.
Rex says that's because they determined the water was not impacted by their fracking operation. In court papers, the company says testing by its own consultant and the State Department of Environmental Protection showed McIntyre's water was about the same as it was before drilling began. The EPA reviewed the test results and agreed with the company and the state. A Rex spokesman declined to do an interview, citing the pending litigation. A gas industry spokesman says groundwater contamination from drilling is a rarity.
There's been very few cases of where that's happened, and almost all of them have resulted from a surface spill, not from the actual drilling and fracturing operations.
But earlier this year, the state fined Driller Range Resources $4 million after they found impoundments holding millions of gallons of fracking wastewater leaked into groundwater in Washington County. The state says no private drinking water was contaminated, but some residents are disputing that. A range spokesman says, "We're deeply disappointed that these violations occurred, but we're proud of the steps we've taken to correct them and ensure we don't have future issues." The state is also seeking a $4.5 million fine against EQT, stemming from a 2012 impoundment leak in Tioga County. EQT denies being responsible for the leak and is challenging the fine in court. Former Carnegie Mellon President Jared Cohen, a leading expert on water pollution, says there is still plenty we do not know.
I'd like to know what the long-term impact underground in the groundwater is. That requires systematic research over a long period of time, which we're not doing, and we're not yet committed to doing, and we need to do.
7 and 9.
Back at the Woodlands, resident Dennis Higgins said Rex and the state also told him that his water was not impacted by drilling. He does not believe it.
It still stunk, and then by that time my water was orange.
We can vouch for the samples that we take.
Stoltz, the biologist, still believes drilling may have impacted the residents' water, though he acknowledges past coal mining in the area may also have caused the problem. He surveyed Woodlands residents and found 39% of them reported significant changes in water quality since drilling began. His testing found high levels of so-called secondary contaminants.
Manganese, iron, sulfate, chloride, and interestingly enough, these are often some of the things associated with coal and gas and oil production. If you are continually drinking water with these elevated levels, it may take 10 years, may take 20 years, but eventually it's going to have a health impact.
McIntyre, Higgins, and others in the Woodlands are now paying $200 per month for water to be trucked to their homes. The deliveries come every other Tuesday, forcing them to monitor their water buffaloes closely.
There's a line on here, 5 p.m. on Friday. If it's at that line, that's just enough to flush your toilet, take a couple showers until Tuesday comes. You know, you begin to get nervous.
Yeah, today's water day.
Yep, got to get your drinking water.
For those who cannot afford $200 a month for water, there's a nearby water bank. The White Oak Springs Presbyterian Church gives away free water to Woodlands residents every Monday. The limit is 20 gallons per household, 25 gallons for large families.
This is awesome. Not everybody would do this, and it's nice that they outreach to us to give us fresh water because a lot of people have been sick from the water.
36.
Reverend Lee Dreyer is the church pastor.
I don't think I could handle it for 2 days, let alone 2 years, but they seem to take it. They're thankful, they're appreciative, but they'd like the solution to the problem.
I just want what I had. That's all I want.
It's a nightmare, is what it is. And nobody wants to help us.
But is Marcellus Shale really a nightmare, or is it the pathway to a new future?
Faced with bankrupt budgets and sky-high unemployment, the answer was obvious for one county in western Pennsylvania. Drilling was their ticket out.
It's a pain. It's a growing pain. And that's just one of the things that's going on in this town. It's growing. It's just growing faster than it can.
The town is Waynesburg in Greene County, where approximately 20% of employment is still tied to coal mining. But the Marcellus Shale boom is beginning to change that and more.
You go look at the coal mines, and it just looks like dead everywhere. And you go to the gas, like Manteria on the gas lines, after we're done and put them back, it's all green.
We have to put it back better than it was when we got it. It has to be better. It can't be the same, it has to be better.
These are regulations.
Oh, yeah.
Greene County is home for these three men who make their living laying gas pipelines. Members of the International Union of Operating Engineers, they have had to work natural gas booms all over the country because there were no jobs here.
But it's nice because it's at our home now. So instead of being on the road and working away, I get to stay home. You know, I can sleep in my bed, where I don't get to sleep in my bed. Every convenience store in the morning is full. Every restaurant in the evening is full. Every motel's full.
But a recent study shows there are downsides to the Greene County shale boom. Because of the influx of out-of-state workers, affordable housing for lower-income families is in short supply. And social services for the poor have received the least amount of money from fees drillers pay counties and municipalities. Infrastructure and emergency services receive most of it. These impact fees are the result of Act 13, a state law passed in 2012 to help lessen the cost to the communities where producers drill. Cumberland Township has received more of that money than anywhere else in Greene County.
Yes, we've received a lot of money. In fact, we've received the most in the whole state. Over the 3 checks that we've received $2.7 million.
Township Board Chairman Bill Grove says they've spent $480,000 on equipment, including police cars, a tractor, a paver, and a backhoe.
Some people might criticize us for spending so much money on equipment, but if you have good equipment, you don't quite need as many people either. And I'm not trying to keep people out of jobs, but even though we have that money, you never know how long it's going to last.
There are regulations on how municipalities can use impact fee money. Libraries are not specified, but the local library in Cumberland was in desperate need of a roof and a new boiler.
Because Cumberland received impact fees, that freed up a lot of their regular budget so that they could support the library in ways that they haven't been able to in the past.
And in this boom time, the library here is a valuable resource. It's one of the few places in Cumberland with free Wi-Fi and laptops patrons can check out.
We're aiding people find jobs with Marcellus Shale. We're aiding the people who get hired by Marcellus Shale. We're familiarizing them with the community.
But do township leaders ever wonder if they're jeopardizing the environmental future of their children with all this drilling?
We've had discussions about that. It's just like the climate. Who knows the answer?
But for these pipeline workers, the answers are simple: jobs. family, and home.
This is where we live. This is our home. This is where we always come back to because we love it.
Next, money talks.
It kind of worked out with me to come out here for my career.
The families who credit drilling with opening the door to their American dream. And those who blame it for damaging generations to come.
I was here first. I shouldn't have to fight this fight. My government should have protected me.